2003. Both Squaresoft and the Enix Corporation are looking to make more money, and to take a big stinky combined piss all over their foreign competitors. But hold up, let's back up a bit. We don't want to jump the gun here. Let's mosey our way on back to the good old year of 1975. The year of the woman. Enix started off in 1975 publishing fucking newspapers or some shit. Skip. The company began trying to publish games in 1983 when they held a programming contest, and a good friend over here, Yuji Horii, entered and was lucky enough to be one of the winners. What game did he enter? Fucking Love Match Tennis, mate. Also, super quick, but this legend of a man is responsible for creating Dragon Quest and writing the scenario for Chrono Trigger. So, you're welcome, I guess. I don't know why I'm taking credit for that. Also, I just want to quickly mention that a game called Lolita Syndrome won in 1983, pictured here, and it was officially published by Enix. Can we get a remake of that one? Please? At the same time, Square was just beginning as a video game software division of Den Sha, responsible for some fucking power lines, I don't know. Square had the original idea of, instead of putting one person in charge of making a game, they put many people in charge of making many games. So Square shat out Death Trap in 1984, and then Death Trap 2 in 1985, which blew the fuck up. Over at Enix at the same time, they were partnering up with Chunsoft to publish Dragon Quest. And yes, I mean that Chunsoft. Chunsoft that merged with Spike in 2012, and then made this beautiful piece of art. Good God, this game is good. Between then and 2003, Square put out these. And their crowning achievement, Chocobo Racing. Enix released these. By 2000, they were strong competitors in the video game scene and were looking to merge. But Squaresoft fucked up. They did the one thing you were never supposed to do, ever. They released a video game movie. Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within released in 2001 to stinky acclaim and made Enix go, oh fuck this, and then they shit their pants. Now this is just my personal opinion, but Square had a better lineup of games. Don't crucify me. Even their riskier attempts like Xenogears and Vagrant Story, which didn't really go anywhere at first, were more outstanding than most of Enix's releases. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say or if anyone would get mad over that, but for what it's worth, both companies made great games. At one point, Square was so desperate, they turned to Sony. The company was leaking money like the life leaked out of my grandmother's eyes when I ripped her oxygen tank out of the wall to set up my Wii.
Nice car.
Fucking hell. But then, out from the darkness came two gems of the PlayStation 2 era. Kingdom Hearts.
She's part of the darkness now. She doesn't need the light. You're nobody!
And Final Fantasy X. Both games revived Square's bank account, but unfortunately the doctors could not revive my grandmother. By the end of 2002, Square and Enix were finally going ahead with their sweet little deal, and by 2003, they were happily married. The years following their merger were pretty fucking good. They just dropped banger after banger. Drakengard, Dragon Quest V, Heavy Metal Thunder, Grandia 3, Children of Mana, and fucking Front Mission like 13 goddamn times. What the fuck, Square Enix? So where are they now? What have they been up to recently? While I'm sure they're still putting out good games that I've surely missed, the company really hasn't been able to reach the same heights that they did back in the early 2000s. The only series I can think of that's really pushed the boundaries of gaming recently is NER. Yoko Taro is single-handedly holding up this entire company, and bro doesn't even really care. Look how modest this man be. Sure, they've released games like Octopath Traveler and Final Fantasy VII Remake and the sequel to The World Ends With You, but pretty much the rest of their game library for the last 15 years has been remakes, re-releases, remasters, and console ports. And that's fine, great even. They're bringing their older games to newer generations. I wish companies like Atlus and Konami were better at re-releasing their older games, but unfortunately, Atlus only listens to the vocal minority of morons on Twitter, and Konami is dead in my eyes. That dog trash Silent Hill HD collection will forever be burned into my fucking brain. Oh, never mind, they fixed that shit. For PS3 only, fuck Konami. I'm pretty opinionated on a lot of things, But one thing I'll always enjoy is video games and RPGs. And in doing research for this video, I've realized that I need to play more games by these companies. There's so much I haven't tried, because I saw one bad YouTube video, or saw a shitty IGN review score, or noticed a particular game was trending on Twitter, which clearly means the game is bad. I need to play games for myself and make up my own opinion instead of letting public bias control whether I try or not. At the end of the day though, I like Square Enix, and I hope they drop something seriously hype in the next few years. Something more along the lines of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and not Kingdom Hearts 3. Happy New Year's. Fuck, this is supposed to come out at New Year's. What is it, like January 10th? It's the 7th. Fuck.